This was me when I found out I won't be driving my GT86 for a long ass time. And honestly, since that moment, I've been thinking about this comment. I have to say congratulations on the 86 and I hope you have a long and faithful adventure with it. Sad thing is, I'm also gonna say that you choose the wrong car unless you know what you're getting yourself into. Don't get me wrong, I love my 86 in all its glory, but much like many other cars, it has its problems, unfortunately. I'm not saying that you can't love the car, I'm just saying that in my humblest opinions, that it will hurt you and your wallet severely if you don't spend a lot of money to fix all the negative sides of the engine that comes from the car from factory. And to be honest guys, at this moment I was reading this and I was thinking, yeah, why not? I'm willing to go through everything for this car. I really love the way the car looks and how the car, of course, can sound. For example, when I'm going on a night drive around late 2024, my 86 asked me, "You want to hear a knock knock joke?" and then proceeded to make choking noises and knocking noises. Go figure. So throughout the following days, I took out the engine and found out that my time chain tensioner kicked the bucket. Time chain stretched, oil pump died, rocket arms fell out, and a few more things happened that caused me a lot of headaches and caused my wallet to have many different seizures. I'm not saying all this because the car is bad or that I'm trying to deter you from owning it. I'm saying all this because with these cars you need to have a lot of patience and resilience, or else it will hunt you when something goes wrong with it. To summarize, I love my 86 to the moon and back, but if you're going to own one, you need to know for certain that you are going to have to thick skin and love it passionately, or it will destroy your love for it. Back then, I reacted on this comment and honestly, I was very positive. But right now, thinking back afterwards, maybe I shouldn't have been this positive. This car made me hurt a lot. You might want to know what happened to the car, and I will definitely come back to that. But you also might ask me, where's the car now? Well, the car is right over here. I recorded this around a month ago when the car was still sitting there. As of this moment, I moved on and the car is gone for now. I will tell you more about this later on. Alright, it's time to pack up the car again because I'm not gonna look at it for a long ass time because the car doesn't drive at all. And I want to explain to you guys on how this all happened and why it's happened. And to be honest, I'm not really sure still as of this moment, and it's been like almost 2 months now. But yeah, we'll try and explain for you guys on what's going on. Alright, so first of all, what happened with the car? One day I was driving to get some pictures. Actually, these pictures. When I drove back home to get these pictures, I heard some knocking noises. And I was like, what is this sound? And I was very scared at that moment. The first moment I could stop with the car, I stopped on the side of the road and I was checking it out. What is this sound? The moment I was checking this sound out, I heard it knocking somewhere in the engine bay. And I just knew with this GT86, the knocking sound is a bad freaking moment. At that moment, I was already very scared. But I thought, well, I have to get home. I cannot leave the car here on the side of the road. So that's what I did. I think from that point to maybe my house is around 3-minute drive, maybe 5. And I just figured, drive slowly and don't give the throttle too much and I will be okay. So That's what I tried. And the moment I hit the industry terrain where I actually live, that's when the car stopped working. And the moment the car stopped working, I had a little panic mode. And the car wasn't working anymore. And I swear to God, guys, at that moment, my heart was bouncing like a maniac. I was scared and I thought, what had just happened? After the car stopped, first thing I did was calling my stepdad. And I told him, like, hey, the car stopped. Can you please come to me? And I really need you to check out what happened with the car. My stepdad came to me, and the moment he came to me, he actually said, maybe try and start the car again. And that's what I did. I tried to start the car again, and it did work for maybe 2 seconds. And then it stopped again. After that, it never started again. After that, I opened the engine bay and it was so freaking hot. I didn't see any oil. I didn't see any like leakage of coolant. I didn't see anything special. But I could feel the engine bay was so freaking hot, way more hot than it should be. And I knew the car probably broke. And I was right. From that moment on, the car never turned back on again. But after we pushed the car actually back to my apartment, because I think from there, maybe it's around 100 meters back to my apartment. So together we pushed the car to the apartment just so it can stay at my apartment. And we pushed the car here. When it was set there, I checked the oil pal, and when I checked for oil, there wasn't any. And I knew the car broke. I just knew it right at that moment. The car is hot. It doesn't have oil. Yeah, it's probably broke. The next day, I discussed with some people in a group chat where I'm in. We are in this group chat with around 150 people who also own a BRZ, an FRS, or a GT86. And I asked them, hey guys, what should I do? One of the persons told me, you should put a little bit of oil in there and try and turn on the engine just by hand. So that's what I did. Unfortunately, that did not work at all because I poured a little bit of oil in there, but the engine was stuck. I want to add here that also a lot of people online actually said I should fill up the oil until I get it on the oil stick, and that also did nothing. I finally saw oil on the oil stick after pouring like, I don't know, maybe 5 liters, 6 liters of oil, and that also didn't work. Yeah, I couldn't turn that engine. I looked up some videos, hey, like how easy should it be to turn the engine by hand? And it shouldn't be this hard. And I tried to put so much force and it didn't work at all. So I knew at that moment the car's probably broke. After that, I tried to arrange with the garage where I actually bought the car if they can take the car back so they can try and look at it and see how we're gonna fix this issue, because I don't even have the car longer than 6 months. At that moment, I had the car only 1 month and it already broke. I want to add something again. Here in the Netherlands, we actually have something that is protecting our consumers. And when you buy something, for example, a car, and it's not even 6 months old and the car already breaks because of some whatever reason, then you should be able to go back to the garage where you bought the car and they should fix everything under their warranty. So where's the car now? Well, I brought the car back eventually after talking for a long time with the garage. Like, hey guys, I want you guys to check out the car. So the owner told me, all right, bring back the car and I will try and take a look for it. And that's what we did. We brought the car there and now it's still there. As of recording this video, it's been there now for 3 weeks. And to be honest, we are no further than we were before. I still only know about myself, about what happened. He only let me know one thing, is that there wasn't an oil leakage, and he actually shocked there was no light on the dashboard. Because I didn't mention this, but there were no lights on the dashboard. Nothing at all. No oil light, no engine light, no temperature light, like nothing came on. Nothing at all. The weirdest thing of this all is the fact that I didn't see the temperature of the car like going up, because you can see the temperature of the car, but I think it's the coolant temperature, and it didn't go up. It was at a steady, like, what is it, like 90 or something, you know, it's in the middle, and I was okay with that. I didn't see it going up, I didn't see it get more hot, and I was a little surprised about this. Will I ever get this car back? Well, I don't know. I literally have no idea if I ever see this car back at this point. I have to admit, I don't drive the car now. I own the car for 3 months, and 2 of those months it has been sitting still and it's been doing nothing. I'm actually still paying for the car. My insurance is still going, and here in Europe we pay road tax, and I'm still paying my tax for the car to be legal on the road. But yeah, I cannot drive the car as of this moment, and I'm fucking freaking disappointed about it. But there's nothing I can do at this moment. So I really hope one day to see the car back on the road, because there is just this thing that I want to do with the car. I really had a plan. I ordered actually a new exhaust for the car. I ordered a Taomei exhaust, if I pronounced that correctly, and I just saw that they finally are able to order the aim gain front here in Europe. So before this, I only saw the bumpers of aim gain, and there were like not orderable for some kind of reason to Europe. And I checked this out with aim game in Japan, and they said it was very hard to get. We have some guy here in my country that actually he does a lot with like Japanese body kits. He does Liberty Walk, and I think he does Faris. And I thought he also do aim gain, but no, he doesn't do that. It's like one of those things like not a lot of people use, I guess. I really wanted this front bumper on the car because I honestly think it looks freaking sick for the GT86. So I really wanted this, but unfortunately we didn't get it. Okay, I think the last question is, what are the future plans? So I hope, of course, that one day the GT86 will be back, because yes, it's still my dream car and I want to drive it. Honestly, the month I drove the car, it was such an enjoyable car, and it's like a crazy upgrade compared to my Kia that I had before. And I don't want to go back to the Kia. Also, that car is for sale and it's crazy expensive now. It's crazy what a garage does to the car. Also, they made it back to stock, so the only thing they kept on there was, I think, the front splitter and the spoiler. Everything else that I put on there, like the exhaust and the different intake, and I put the smoke lights on there. I put something on the steering wheel, like a cover, and I put the gear shifter. Everything they got out of there. It's basically a stock car with a splitter and a spoiler, and that's it. And it's crazy expensive for what it actually is. I was going to look into a new car, but soon I will be going to my girlfriend. And honestly, the moment I'm back, it's the end of the year. I'm coming back in December, and I don't think it's worth getting like a different car, I guess, for now. And maybe in the new year, if the car still doesn't drive, yes, I will be looking for a new car because I want something. And to be honest, I miss driving a car. I miss going to like the small car meets and everything like that. So yes, I will be looking into a new car, but I'm, as of this moment, not sure exactly when. All right, so the plans are, if there is no way the car can be fixed, honestly, I'm not sure if I can let the car go. I think eventually I want to fix the car. It's still my dream car, and I don't want to give that dream up very, very quick. So I think what will happen is I get a new engine. I gonna have to order this engine from Japan just because it's the cheapest option. But again, it can take up to like 3 months for the engine to be here in my country. So it's gonna take a very long time before the engine is actually here. And then I need to find some kind of space, or I need to find someone who can do that for me, because I don't have the experience, first of all, and second of all, I don't have the tools. I just don't have like the engine holder and everything to put the engine in, or I don't have the bridge so we can do it from down below. I just don't have any of that. So I need to find someone who can do that for me. Or I need to find some space where I can do it in my free time, but it's gonna take a long ass time before I get the engine in there. So I think if the garage where I bought the car, they cannot fix it, they don't want to fix it, I think it's gonna take up to like maybe another year before I have the car driving. In the meantime, I want a new car and I'm looking for some options. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think is a good car. As of this moment, I have some idea of what I want, and here is a schablone of what possibly could be my next car. Let me know what you guys think this car is. I don't know if that will be the car because I didn't buy it yet, and we're gonna see what will be the car. Maybe somewhere in March, maybe April. Because before that, guys, I won't be driving any car. I have my bike, and that's it. I miss the car a lot, and I hope it's back on the road very soon. But unfortunately, I don't think so. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and let me know what you guys would do in my situation. If you would fix the car or if you would let it die. Just keep in mind, I'm not living in America, so the engines are really not cheap in my country. I looked up what an engine costs actually in my country, and they are going for around 8 to 9,000 euros. That is just a lot. I'm living on my own in an apartment, and keep in mind, I'm living in the Netherlands. The Netherlands is one of the most expensive countries when it comes to housing, so keep that in mind. All right, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye, guys.